From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Hourly News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting, according to one longtime politico, Team MAGA is not doing well. Rick Wilson, author, political consultant, lifetime conservative, and co-founder of the anti-Trump Lincoln Project, said we need look no further than Super Bowl weekend to observe the rotting carcass of the MAGA era, its shrieking insecurities, its pathetic resentments, its festering hatreds, and that distinct metallic tang of panic rising in the back of its throat behind the soft wattle. In a blog post, he told Americans that while we remain in a terrifying moment, it is important to remember that the evil men at the heart of this evil movement are not bulletproof. Fascism wants to scare you into silence, he wrote, but sometimes fascism trips on its own lies and absurdities and pratfalls onto its sneering face. He said Bad Bunny's halftime show performance appears to be the culture war hill on which MAGA wished to die. And he said, die they did. Despite the fact that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory and Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, folks on the right claim the choice of Bad Bunny is somehow un-American. This despite the fact that many actual non-Americans have headlined Super Bowl halftime shows in the past. The fury has only gotten worse and more bizarre in the aftermath of the show. On Monday, right-wing commentator and former Fox News host Megyn Kelly threw an epic tantrum over Bad Bunny's performance in which she declared, "Football is ours." One Republican, Representative Andy Ogles, the Republican from Tennessee, inexplicably claimed the performance included gay pornography. It's not clear what he was referring to since there was nothing resembling gay pornography during the show. Imagine being so fragile, so spiritually hollow, that a global superstar performing in a language you refuse to learn feels like a personal assault, Wilson wrote. They want the Super Bowl to be a 1954 newsreel, all crew cuts, marching bands, and a vibe that screams segregated country club. Anything else, anything vibrant, global, or, God forbid, fun, is labeled woke or degenerate. Wilson argued that at this point, furious MAGA mouths are basically shouting into a void. Here's the cold hard truth for MAGA. Bad Bunny doesn't know who you are, and he doesn't care. The NFL doesn't care. The advertisers definitely don't care. You are shouting at a tide that went out 3 decades ago. You are losing the culture war because your culture is a stagnant pond of grievance, gas station boner pills, Lee Greenwood covers of a bejorted Kip Rock lip syncing in a nearly empty soundstage. He added, the future is dancing past you in better clothes and with sexier music, and your only response is to scream into the void of Truth Social. It's not a political stance, it's a geriatric temper tantrum. That's a news blast for this hour. We'll have part 2 of this story this evening. Pennsylvania Equality Project is conducting its housing survey for 2026. Details are available at paequality.com. If you're watching our News Blast videos on YouTube, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.